Greetings, friends. We're so happy that you've joined us today. For today's Supper Club, Aaron and I are going to be taking you through a fat-burning, total body conditioning workout. As personal trainers, we have seen good results with the stretches and exercises that we're about to share with you. You can do this workout in the comfort of your own home, or you can do it outside in the sunshine. In light of the coronavirus, who doesn't want a stronger immunity? Could it be that immunity and exercise have some sort of correlation? Well, you'll find out. Can I ask you another question? What are the two main causes of disease? The two main causes of disease are lack of nutrition and toxicity. And I'll repeat that again. The two main causes of disease are lack of nutrition and toxicity. In light of all of that, aren't you so glad that we have been equipped with an immune system that helps us to fight and destroy harmful viruses, bacteria, fungal infections, and parasites? That's right, God has equipped us with an internal infantryman. And several ways in which we can enhance the soldier's ability is through exercise. In fact, science has shown that exercise elevates the number of T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes. T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes are two types of immune cells that are very important in fighting disease, and so we can help them through exercise. Another highlight is that exercise boosts lymphatic flow, which aids our body in detoxification. So there are four main highlights that we would like to leave with you about exercise. Number one, exercise must be regular. Number two, exercise must be brisk. Number three, exercise must have variety. And number four, exercise must be fun. That's right, and we hope you're ready to have some fun with us today in this workout. There are three things that you will need, and the first one is a pair of hand weights or dumbbells. Now you might be thinking, oh no, I don't have dumbbells. Well, until you invest in some, you can use anything around your house. Be creative. Go to your pantry, your closet, use a can of beans, or take an empty jug and fill it with water. Whatever you can find that will give you a little bit of resistance. The second thing that you're gonna need, or at least that's helpful to have, is your exercise mat. You wanna find a mat that has little grips, so that way when you stand on it, it's not gonna slide underneath you. If you don't have an exercise mat, it's okay. A floor rug will do just fine. The third thing that is a must that everyone should have in their home is water. Grab your water bottle, fill it with water. You're gonna need it for this workout. Set it next to you and try to get in the habit of sipping your water as you exercise with us instead of guzzling it. Sometimes if we drink water too quickly, we can get cramps as we exercise, and that's very uncomfortable. We can also get nauseous. So we encourage you to remember that little tip to sip, okay? So before we continue onward, we would like to have a word of prayer with you. So please bow your heads with us. Father in heaven, we thank you so much that you have given us life and you've given us your laws of health. We thank you for the opportunity to exercise with our friends, be with them in their homes, guide us through this workout, and keep us safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, now we're going to take you through a series of 10 warm-up drills. And the first one is called the side-to-side step touch. So we step to the right, and then we step to the left. Step to the right, step to the left. We want to try to stay light on our toes. So our hips are back, and you can gently swing your arms side to side. Relax your neck and shoulders. Remember, have fun with these. And as you get a little bit more confident moving in this plane of motion, you can take wider strides, take up more surface space. We often don't move in this plane of motion, but this is an excellent way to not only warm up your hips, but to tone them. Very good. Now, one thing you want to avoid is holding your breath. Try to breathe in from your nose. Exhale through your lips. That's right. Good. I always feel better. Excellent. We only have 10 seconds to go, so keep moving with us. Remember, bigger movements burn more calories. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, folks, we're gonna take it into a march, just like what soldiers do. So you wanna keep your spine nice and tall, and as you lift your foot up, think about bringing the thigh up to the sky. Thigh to the sky. Excellent. Now, as we pump our arms, I want you to think about your shoulder blades. Allow your shoulder blades to move as you pump your arms. We have to stay nice and loose back there. Good. Now, to intensify this warm-up, we're gonna take it into a jog. It's a little bit more intense, so you don't have to take this option. You can stay marching in place. We wanna get the heart rate up just a little bit more, little by little, to prepare you for the workout. Good. Just stay light on your feet, on the balls of your feet. Excellent. All right, you should be feeling warmer. 5 more seconds. Great. Excellent. We're going to come to a stop. I want you to take your right foot. This is called the bend over and reach. We're going to reach for the knee, the ankle, or the foot. And we're going to come back up, all the way up. Switch sides. Keep that leg nice and straight as you reach down. Now, everybody's flexibility is different. So don't worry if you can't get down initially quite as far as we can. Breathe in and exhale on the way up. Inhale and exhale. You might be asking, why do I have to flex my foot? Well, when we flex our foot this way, we get a better stretch in our calf muscles. We want our calves to be warmed up. Good. Remember, breathe in and breathe out. Really push the hips back as if you're reaching for an imaginary chair, okay? And you're gonna feel your buttocks muscle stretching out as well as your lower leg. 6 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're gonna juggle the soccer ball, okay? Have you ever juggled a ball with your feet? It's pretty hard, but we don't have a ball with us. So we're gonna take advantage of the movement and treat it like a stretch. Okay, so this is gonna really stretch out our hip rotators. All right, excellent. Think about having your knee and to your ankle in a straight line as you bring the leg up. To intensify the stretch, Erin and I like to literally grab the ankle area and the base of the knee and you literally tug up. This gives it more of a stretch and a pull in that hip area of the bent leg. So this takes a little bit more balance, but it's really good. Keeping the foot nice and flexed. So toe to the shin bone. Keep your abs braced nice and stiff. Nice and tall. 3 seconds. You doing well? Doing well. Good. Okay, we're gonna move to the next one and it's called kick the ball. Take your left leg, kick it to the opposite direction. So we're kicking across the body, right? We wanna try to keep a straight leg. This again will stretch the backs of your leg and calves. You can even reach for your shins as you kick. It's not so much how high you're kicking, but keeping that leg from bending. That's right. Good work. We've got 27 seconds. Keep going. Remember, we're breathing. Now, from here, I want you to stop. Lift your arms overhead. We're gonna kick to the front. Up and meet the shin. Good. This is a little bit harder. You might feel your core a little bit more. Keep flexing your foot. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Excellent. We're gonna take your feet a little wider than shoulder distance. Take your index fingers. We're gonna place them on your hip bones. Pull the shoulders back. Ground your feet. We're gonna push the hips back like we're sitting into a chair and then straighten the legs. Now we have our fingers on our hip bones. I want you to practice pinching your fingers, the belly to the thigh. So really pinch to ensure that you're sitting back. That's the little test. If you're sitting back and you feel the pinch, you can remove your hands and reach out. Good. The goal is to inhale as we go down and exhale as we stand. This is an excellent stretch to stretch out the hamstrings and to really loosen up the hips more. You feel free to use a chair instead of just using the air. You can literally sit down into a chair and then stand up. Good, can you go 10 more seconds? Yes. Heart rate's elevating. Good, last 2. Very nice. We're gonna hug the knee into the chest. So balance on one side, hug the left leg into the knee, place the foot back down and switch. Good, so this is another one that really works your balance. Hopefully your heart rate is up now. Ours is. Yeah. Now, as you reach for your knee, try to hug it into your chest and keep that foot flexion. That means toe curled up toward the sky. That's right. Keep going. This is a good one to really loosen up the hip flexors. If they're tight, it often can lead to back pain. So when we are stretching and exercising, we get more lubrication in the joint. So keep going with these. We're working all the muscles that stabilize the leg when we have to balance. 7 seconds here. Stick with us. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Good Excellent. Job. Take your feet shoulder distance apart. We're gonna take the left arm, raise it up to the sky. The right arm is pointed down to the floor. We're going to reach over to the right with that left arm and then straighten nice and tall. Switch arms positions. Allow that left arm to glide down the thigh toward the knee and straighten. This movement is called lateral flexion of the spine, and it creates an excellent stretch in the side of the body. Have you heard of the obliques? They're right along here in this area. And as we stretch over and bend over, that's how we get a good stretch. Excellent. Let's go a couple more for practice. Keep the chin tucked. Inhale here, exhale and stand. Inhale and exhale. Just a few more. We want to get nice and loose. You're doing a great job. 5 seconds to go. Last one here. Okay, the next one. Keep your feet where they are. We're gonna slice the air. So, you wanna try to keep your wrists facing down toward the floor and really open your chest as you bring your arms back together. Try to pinch that imaginary piece of paper between your shoulder blades. That's right. So now we're opening up the chest, we're stretching out your biceps, and we're activating what's called the muscles of the scapula. Wow, we're doing a lot in just one move. That's why these stretches are called dynamic, because you have multiple joint action, and that's what we want. We have 30 seconds to go. Keep in mind we're alternating arms, top over bottom. Now, to prevent lower back use, we want to squeeze our buttocks together. We don't want any movement in our lumbar spine. We want the movement to originate in the scapula. Okay, you're doing great. We've got 8 seconds. Keep your buttocks clenched and the breath flowing. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From the same position, roll the shoulders back, and we're going to bend from the elbows, curl the fingertips in toward the wrists, the thumbs facing east and west. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. We're going to try to bring those thumbs together, back and together. Can you get them together? Well, that's a little impossible. But the main thing is that we want to get the shoulder blades in a nice pinch. So we use our thumbs and we emphasize pulling the thumbs together if we could. So push your chest out toward us as you are squeezing the shoulder blades. Keep a good tight squeeze also in the buttocks. That's very important, as Erin brought out earlier. We want to keep the lower back in a safe position whenever we do an exercise or a stretch. And so squeezing the buttocks, believe it or not, helps the lower back to stay in a nice neutral position. Excellent. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel a nice burn back there between my shoulder blades, and that's really what we're trying to get. We want to get the blood flow back there and to increase stabilization in our scapula. And our scapula, that's just a fancy word for your shoulder blades. Good. How about 3 more? Okay. Then we'll be ready for the workout. Last one here. You did a great job. Excellent. Do you feel warmed up? You feel ready to go? Now, if you have your hand weights or your resistance, go ahead and grab them. We have each here a pair of dumbbells. Now, I want you to get in your feet, a position with your feet shoulder width. You're gonna raise your dumbbells up to your shoulders. Try to keep your arms locked to your rib cage. We're gonna do some squats. In fact, we're doing 20 squats here. We practice this for the warm-up. We're gonna breathe in as we descend, exhale as we come up, and down, and up, down, and up. So a couple things to keep in mind. We wanna keep the knees from buckling in, okay? This is going to utilize the muscles of the hip more efficiently and keep our knees healthy and pain-free. Good. Now you might even hear us breathing in on the way down. That's fine. Hear yourself breathe. Inhale, exhale, in and out. We're detoxing, friends. Keep on smiling. We're almost there. 4 to go. This is 3 and 2. Grip those weights nice and hard. 1 and relax. Nice. Good job. Excellent, folks. Now we're going to do an upper body and a lower body exercise. So this is when you can grab your mat. You want your left foot on the left side of the mat, your right foot stretched across to the right corner. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to do what's called a crawl out. So watch me once. I'm going to crouch down with my hips pulled back, reaching for the floor with my hands. I'm going to walk out to what we call a plank, and then I'm going to bend my knees, push into the floor, come up, and repeat. So we're going to be doing this for 1 minute. Are you ready? Ready. Let's hit it. Okay, so we're going to walk out. Some key pointers that I want you to remember is that you can go as slow or as fast as you need to. The goal here is to feel the abdominals. So when we are in a plank position, I'm going to show you here as Erin walks out, she's keeping her hips up. Now this is going to prevent low back pain, but it's also going to strengthen the core. As she goes out, we come back up and we reach to stretch. Good work. So your heart rate's going to go up. You're also going to feel your legs, and you're going to feel your arms working as well. It's an all-over toner. Very good. Keep going. We just have about 10 more seconds, so you can do it. If you need to take a break, take a quick break, but we really want to emphasize pushing yourself. All right, we're going to stand. You did a great job. Excellent. Good. We're going to come together. We're going to march it out. Now, the next thing we're going to do is work the upper body. So I want you to think about grabbing your weights again. We're going to do some overhead presses. Here we go. Grab your weights. I want you to anchor your feet into the ground. Pull the weights to the chest. And what we're going to do is we're going to press the weight overhead and then back down. We're going to go for 20 reps. Here we go. Now, as we press, we want to try to do what's called extend the arm. That means keep your arms straight. So we're punching the sky as we breathe out. Exhale here, inhale here, and exhale. The head is still. Shoulder blades should stay pulled down toward the buttocks. Excellent work. Keep squeezing your glutes. We want to try to pull the weight down controlled. Okay? Nice and slow on the way down. Really punch the sky. Grip those weights like you're squeezing a wet sponge and you want to wring out all that water. Good. 4 more. 4 to go. This is 1. And 2. All the way up. I feel it. 3. I do too. 1 more time. Punch it out. And relax. Very good. Go ahead, set your weights down. We're going to march it out. We encourage you to grab your sip of water. Okay, grab your water. We're going to sip it. Remember hydration as you train. Now, the good news is we only have to do that circuit 1 more time. That's right. 1 more time with all of that. We're going to start with your squats. Grab your weights. Keep in mind, you don't have to use weights. If you want to go body weight, if you're tired at this point, go body weight. Okay, listen to your body. We're going to go for 20. Here we go. Push the hips back and up. Squeeze at the top. Good. In and out. And in and out. The breath, when you breathe in on the way down, it actually fires the muscles of your abdomen. Did you know that? That we're actually working our core when we're doing squats. That's right. You don't have to do crunches all the time. Squats will take care of it. Excellent. Is your heart rate up? Try to keep expanding your chest. When we're tired or more, we tend to cave in. Spread the shoulders. Last 2, folks. Good. 2 more. You can do it. Crank it out. Woo. And relax. Wonderful. Set the weights down. And again, we encourage you, keep moving, but take your water breaks whenever you need it, not just when we take it. Okay, we're gonna march it out for 10 seconds. We're gonna go back to that crawl out. Remember that crazy crawl out we did? Yes, it works the core. Like Erin said, you don't need to be doing crunches all day to get a flat abs. So we're gonna take our stance. Left foot and right foot, spread across the mat. Ready, 1 minute and go. Don't forget the reach. And folks, take it at your own pace. Some people need to go a little slower to make sure that their form is right. And we encourage you, form before quantity. Quality over quantity always wins in whatever you're doing in life, but especially for fitness. Good, you can do it. We have to challenge ourselves. We have to make goals, set them, and reach them. Almost there. Good. We have about 10 seconds. Can you do it? Yes, I think you can. Come on, keep those hips up. Legs get straight out here in the plank. Come on, last one. Last one here, you can do it. All right, excellent. Good job, go ahead. Sip that water. Whew. We encourage you to sip. Now, as you catch your breath, grab your weights again. We're gonna keep the weights up at your shoulder. Again, elbows are glued to the ribs at the initial standpoint here. Now we're gonna do 20 reps again, okay? Are you ready? And here we go. And press. Good. Remember, we wanna prevent any bending in the elbow. We wanna try to get 180 degrees. Good. All the way up. And all the way down. Now as we press, it's really tempting to shrug the shoulders. But as you push up, I want you to think about a tug of war. And I want you to pull your shoulder blades down as you press up. Yeah, that's right. It is hard and there is a lot to think about. 7 more. 7 more though. 6. Come on. Shoulders broad. Squeeze your buttocks, friends. Keep it tight. Keep going. Last 2, you can do it. 2 more. Last one, punch it out. All right, and relax. Excellent
Very
job.
good.
Okay, grab your water. Remember to sip on it. Tie your shoes, adjust your shirt, open the window, pet the cat, and we're gonna go back. We have to stay focused in our workout. So we took you through the first circuit twice. We've got a brand new circuit that Lauren's gonna start us with. Okay, so Erin and I are gonna use our weights. You don't have to use weights, especially if you've never done a lunge. I encourage you to go without weights. We're gonna stand at the edge of our mats with our weights by our hips. Now this is a stepping backward lunge. Okay, so it's really gonna challenge balance. So we're gonna step back with the right toe, bending both knees, go down and step together. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 just like this. Now keep in mind, we want to keep the body tall. It's tempting to want to lean forward as we go back, right? But you have to resist that. Use your core. That's what we're emphasizing. 6. Good. Keep the heel pressed down in the front. Last 3. 1. We really want to feel that glute. Last 1. Beautiful job. Shake that out. Now what we do to one side, we do to the other, right?
Right.
It's a good thing we don't have 8 legs.
Yes.
Roll the shoulders. We're going to go back with the left side. Ready? And go. Inhale as we step back. Exhale as we come together. Keep holding those weights. Arms are straight. It's tempting to want to bend them. Last 4, friends. Good. You can do it. Come on, what we need to do is stay focused. 2, last 1. All right. Good job. Very good. You can set your weights down. Now, we're gonna go back to some aerobics. Who has done jumping jacks before? Oh yeah. We're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Now, everybody knows what a jumping jack looks like. We go out and up together, out and up together. Okay? So we're gonna try that for 30 seconds. On your mark, get set. Here we go. 30 seconds, jumping jacks. Now, you might say, I don't know if I can do 30 seconds of jacks. That's okay. You can modify and you can just tap it out. You can tap it out with me, or you can run it out with Lauren. But we're almost done. Good, we're gonna keep moving. Reach up to the sky. Just like our overhead press, we all have 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. March it out. Right. We're gonna prepare for the next one. Okay, preparing for the next one, we're gonna go into a back workout here. So we wanna grab our hand weights. Sip your water if you need to. We're gonna work on postural muscles, okay? So you're gonna take your feet a little wider than the shoulders. We're gonna turn our palms so they're facing outward away from your thighs. Grip the weights. We're gonna pull the shoulders back. Now what we wanna do is we wanna hinge from the hips. We're gonna do 5 reps, squeezing the shoulder blades as we pull up. So we're gonna pull the elbows back and up, and squeeze your shoulder blades together so we get a good pinch, just like in the warm-up with those empty handers. 5, that's it, and stand. Excellent. We're gonna roll the shoulders, take a breath, and then we're gonna go back down. So what I like to emphasize, knees and squeeze. To the knees, 4. Go the weights. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna stand, release the spine, roll the shoulders back. We have 2 more sets like that. So we're gonna keep the palms facing out. We're gonna dip that back down, knees and squeeze. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep your eyes fixed on the floor. 4, last 1. Good. And stand. Oh, very good. Can you do one more set? One more set. You've got 5 more reps in you, right? Let's go. Dip down, pull up. Down and up. 3 more. Really pull up to that rib cage. 2 and 1. Excellent. Standing tall. Now I want you to roll your shoulders again. How we doing at home? Feeling good? Okay, now stand with your feet shoulder width. I want you to open your wrists. Keep your arms nice and long, straight, and your arms next to your thigh. What we're gonna do is a bicep curl. We're gonna curl for 5 reps, all the way up and then down. Here we go. Good. Now, as you curl, I want you to think about descending nice and slow, okay? So we want to avoid rushing at the end. 1 more like this. Good. Now, so we've just done 5. Now at this point, I want you to turn so your wrists face your thighs. We're gonna do what's called a hammer curl, starting for 5 here. Hammer curls, the wrists face the body the whole time. Squeeze that dumbbell. Remember, wring that water out of the sponge. Glutes are tight. That's right. Last one like this. 1 more. Good. Now, keep the wrists where they are. As you curl with me, we're going to twist so the wrists then face the chest and then back down. That was 1. We're going to do 4 more that way. So in total, we've done 15 curls with our biceps. Isn't that good? Oh, I feel these. I like the varieties. Last 2, my friends. Remember, with control. Yes. 1 more time. Feel that burn. And relax. How do you feel? Job. Okay, quick sip of water. Towel off if you need to. And we're going to go back and repeat that whole circuit again for the final round of the weight training routine. Grab your weights or your jug of water or your cans of beans. We're gonna roll the shoulders back and we're gonna do the backward stepping lunge. So take your feet slightly close together, not shoulder distance, too wide. Close together, and we're gonna step back with the right foot. Ready? And begin. So again, emphasizing a tall spine, abs braced, and we're using the back toe to kick into the floor, to really kickstand your foot, if that makes sense. This is 6. We've got 4 more to go. And 7. Good. The purpose of the lunge is to improve your balance and strengthen your legs. 10. Good. Thank you for counting. Now we have the next side. So we're going to go back with the left foot. Ready? And here we go. Now I encourage you to stare at something on the floor to prevent you from falling over. So we have to stay focused on something stable. Halfway there. This is number 6. Good. And 7. 8. Come on, you can do it. 9. These are so good for us. And 10. Woohoo! Yes. Set your weights down. Remember, this is brisk, right? We're keeping this moving. We're gonna do our jumping jacks next, okay? So remember, arms all the way up, stay on the balls of your feet. On your mark, get set, 30 seconds. Here we go. Good. Now remember, you can modify. Remember the modified version? If you have to do this to keep moving, go ahead. But if not, run it out with us. Keep going. You're breathing, right? Poise under pressure. That's what we're learning. Remember, we have to train for life. Almost there. Keep going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can come to a stop. Good job. Excellent job. Okay, catch your breath, folks. We're going to keep it moving. Grab your hand weights. We're going to do our knees and squeeze, or what we call our back squeeze. Okay. Palms are going to face out. They're right by your thighs. You're literally going to push your hips back, and we're going to squeeze up with the elbows, and then straighten the arms. Very important to keep that curvature in your lower back. 4, 1 more. 5. Good. Stretch it out. Stand up. Roll the shoulders. And get ready for round number 2. 5 reps. Here we go. Pull and straighten. Like you're pulling a lawnmower to get it started. Last 2 here. 4. 1 more. Roll the shoulders. You're going to feel your glutes working as well because it's an isolation hold. Let's go again. 5 more reps. Here's 4, 3, 2. Are you pinching your blades? 1. Very good. See, we're doing 20, but we're breaking it up so we can ensure good form. Let's go for the last 5. Knees and squeeze. Keep the tight grip on those free weights. Last 2, folks. 4 and 5. Excellent. And we're standing. Good. Go ahead and shake your legs out. You're doing okay at home? We're so proud of you guys. Thanks for hanging in. We're going to go back to our curls, okay? So we've got our feet shoulder width. We're going to have our palms out. Shoulders down, chest is open, and we're going to curl for 5. Nice and slow on the way down. Work the negative. There we go. Excellent. 3 more. Squeeze those weights. Shoulders are back and down. 2. 1 more time. Now with this next 5, turn your wrists so they face your thighs. We're going to do the hammer curl for 5 reps. So we're going thigh toward the shoulder, but we're not actually hitting the shoulder. 3 more. 1. Squeeze your buttocks. 2. 1 more time. And 3. Our last set of 5 is the twist. Keep your wrists where they are. Now turn them slightly as you curl toward the shoulder and then release back down. Do you feel it? Are you burning yet? I'm burning. 2. Yep. Keep smiling. 3. We're training for life. 4. You can do it. Endurance is a skill. 1 more time. And 5. Terrific job. Set your weights down. Okay, grab a quick sip of water. We're on the home stretch of our workout. We're going to finish strong. We have 3 different types of cardio drills that we want to teach you. They range from a minute long to 30 seconds. The first one is a minute long, and it's called the side step with a free throw jump. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to get in your tennis player ready position, bend the knees and flex the hips, okay, with feet together. You're going to take a big step to the right and jump like you're going to throw the basketball into the hoop. Then we're going to take a big step to the left, jump, throw the ball in the hoop. back and forth for a minute, okay? Emphasizing a soft landing, very important for the knees. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Side step with a free throw jump. Are you ready? Visualize that ball in the hoop. Let's go. Jump, land softly. So we worked on that lateral warm up earlier. So our hips are nice and warm. Now I'm gonna emphasize again, let the hips absorb the jump. Don't land with your knees stiff. That's really gonna wreck your knees. Probably many a basketball player have learned the hard way. Good. All right, folks, you're halfway there. You doing all right? Yes. I'm gonna push, I feel it. You're gonna feel it everywhere in your legs, your rear end muscles. You're gonna feel your abs, shoulders. Come on, home stretch. Last 10. Getting the heart rate way elevated. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. March it out. We're gonna recover for a few seconds here. Now as you recover, again, sip your water if you need to. Okay, we're recovering. Now, the next one we're gonna do, your heart rate should be up. You should be breathing hard, not to fear. The next one is called a high knee run. That's right, we're getting the knees up toward the ceiling. Now, if you prefer to continue to march, if you say, I'm spent, I can't do anymore, then you march it out like this. But if you can run with us, I know you can do it, you run with us, okay? We're gonna go for 30 seconds. High knee runs, on your mark, get set, go. 30 seconds, we're pumping those arms like we're pulling those legs up, okay? Like we're running up a mountain. There's a bear, it's chasing you, you gotta get away. Good, keep going. Come on, it's only 30 seconds, right? It's only 30 seconds. You can stay on the balls of your feet. Remember, we want to stay athletic position. Good. We got 5 seconds. 5 more. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. March it out. You're doing so well. Keep going. Okay, folks? I'm going to explain the next drill while you let your heart rate go down. The next one is called the twist and punch. Okay, or sometimes I call it pivot and punch. It's a pivot and a punch. So you're gonna have both feet turn in one direction. Okay, so you're pointed to the left with your feet. We're gonna punch out with your right arm. We're gonna pivot, punch with the left. So twist and punch, that's all there is to it. You ready? 30 seconds. And starting from the right, go. Okay, so this emphasizes working the lungs, but also the obliques. Where are the obliques? They're on the sides, right here. Okay, so punch it out. Do a little hop as you punch. It doesn't have to look pretty. We want to burn calories. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and we're marching it out. Is your heart rate sky high? Maybe it is. Maybe it's a little higher. We're gonna pull it down a little bit. Good news, we have 1 more circuit of that. That's right, 1 more time. You can do it. We're gonna continue to recover. Grab that water if you need it. Lauren's gonna take us through the very first cardio move. Side step, shoot that hoop, shoot the basket through the hoop. That's right, okay? This is when it counts. It's what my coach always used to say. When you're tired, when you're ready to call it quits, it's the last 5 seconds of the game, right? Okay? So we're gonna do the step with a throw. Remember, land softly like there's eggs underneath you. Don't crack the eggs. We try not to. Okay, so this one is for a minute. So pace yourself. Take a break if you need to, but push yourself. It's only for a minute. Are you ready? Ready. Let's hit it. Step, throw and land. Throw and land. Good. It's a very athletic move. If you need to modify, I would suggest do a squat without a jump. Good. Okay, we're almost there. About 20 more seconds. Push yourself. Stay low to the ground. Even if you're not jumping, stay low. Push your hips back. Jump. Make that free throw shot. Are you breathing? Don't hold your breath, my friend. Exhale. Come on, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Recover. March it out. Again, we cannot emphasize how proud we are of you. You got to keep going. At this point, it's all in your mind anyway. March it out. Sip your water. We're going to go to the high knee runs. That's right. Lift those knees up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Here we go. High knee runs, 30 seconds. Hit it. You got to self-motivate. You have to keep telling yourself, this is worth it. Keep going. The race is not for the swift. Get those knees up. Keep the chest open. We're detoxing. It feels so good. Keep going. We're even detoxing our brains. 5 seconds, folks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover, march. You only have one more to go. One more, folks. Okay, we're gonna bring it home. You ready? Are you sweating? I hope you are. I'm sweating bullets. Okay. All right, our 10 more seconds. We have a pivot punch. Remember that one? Works the obliques, works the legs, works the lungs. We're gonna turn our feet to the left. Take your right arm, reach it out. We're gonna punch it. Ready? Yes. 30 seconds. Here we go. And go. Keep your fist near your face as you switch. Come on, jump it out. Good. 15 seconds. Bring it home. This is it. This is it. 10 seconds. Stretch. Cross the finish line. All the way. Here's 5, 2, 1, and we're gonna march it out. Give yourself a hand. You got through the workout. Now, it's cool down time. You say, oh, I didn't think it would ever get here, but it's here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that heart rate down. Relax your shoulders. You're doing really well. Keep going here. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch out your quadriceps. Now, you may need a wall for this. Grab a wall, because the balance is required. You're gonna pull the right leg back towards your buttocks, okay? Lauren's gonna do it with me. Pull the right foot back to your buttocks. Do you feel that nice stretch going down your quads, the front of your leg? That's called the quadricep. How many muscles make up the quadriceps? 4. Quad means 4. Mm-hmm. That's right. Good. And we're gonna release that. We're gonna switch. Now notice that we're holding these stretches a little bit longer, actually quite a significant amount longer than the warm-up, because we're cooling it down. These are called static stretching. And you need both. You need dynamic for a warm-up, static to cool it down. Good. Do you feel this side too? This is actually really good for to prevent knee pain. Okay, and we're gonna release that. Lauren has the next one. We have 2 stretches in one with this one. So we're gonna take your feet nice and wide. We're gonna stretch the inner thighs out. So I want you to begin by pushing your hips back, and we're gonna use your hands, straighten the arms, push your thighs out, east and west. Now you're gonna take your right shoulder, and we're gonna pull it to the left toe. This is a great stretch, if you haven't felt it already, in the upper back, running into the shoulder blade. Good, now what we're gonna do, keep that position, keep pushing on those thighs. Left shoulder to the right toe. Hold that briefly. We're gonna do that one more time. Good. We're gonna take the right shoulder to the left toe. 2 stretches in one, folks. And last one here, left shoulder, right toe. Hold, 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 breathe it out. Inhale, exhale, and stand. Arms go back. Good. Our last stretch, final one. I want you to keep your feet shoulder width. I want you to reach out with your arms. Point your thumbs down toward the floor, and then we're gonna pull back. This is stretching out the chest. Right tilt toward the right with your head. We're gonna tilt to the right, and then we're gonna release it. Arms come back in front. We're gonna do it again. Pull back, hold, tilt to the left. So we're getting a neck stretch and what's called a pec stretch. Your pec muscles, release it. Your pec muscles are the chest, okay? We're gonna do that one more time on each side. Tilt to the right. You feel that?
I feel it.
It feels really nice. Release. One more time, pull back. Pinch your blades together. Tilt to the left. Good. And release. Oh, congratulations.
All right, awesome.
You got your workout in today. We commend you. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, one thing that we want to emphasize as we conclude with this video is Dr. Water. That's right. The solution to pollution is dilution. So how much water should you be drinking when you're exercising? Well, you take your body weight, divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces of water that you need per day, minimum. That's right, minimum. So we encourage you, carry a water bottle around with you wherever you go, okay? Now, Dr. Nutrition, that's another one. We encourage breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. So we are gonna leave you with a delicious plant-based breakfast recipe in the description box below. Check it out. It's a banana split breakfast. Can you imagine? You can actually eat a banana split for breakfast. Your kids will love it. It's healthy and nutritious. It's nutrient dense and full of fiber. It's got your good proteins, your complex carbohydrates, and your good fats. So we encourage you, check out the recipe, make it for your friends and family, and give us some feedback. Let us know how you like it. Now finally, we like to conclude with one of our favorite quotes from one of my favorite authors, and it's taken from the book Counsels to Teachers, page 307, and it goes like this. Without physical exercise, no one can have a sound constitution and vigorous health. And the discipline of well-regulated labor is no less essential to the securing of a strong, active mind and a noble character. Wow. Yeah. Did you know that our habits are actually forming our destiny? So it's our prayer for you today that you develop an exercise habit every single day. Thank you so much for joining us. We enjoyed having you with us. May God bless you, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Guys.